Today's topic is what will be the effects on fiancé visa immigration after one of the San Bernardino shooters was found to have entered the USA traveling on a K1 Fiance Visa.
VisaCoach. Fast, easy, and personal.
This is Fred Wall, the VisaCoach. Today I will talk about a sad situation that I believe will affect the process of K1 Fiance Visa immigration to the United States. On December 2nd, 2015, in San Bernardino, California, Syed, Farook, and Tashfeen, Malik, husband and wife, entered an office holiday party with high-powered weapons and murdered 14 and wounded 22. Malik had entered the USA over a year before, traveling on a K1 Fiance Visa. I wish to extend our heartfelt sympathies to those affected by this tragedy. We pray for their healing and recovery. About 36,000 fiancés enter the USA each year traveling on a K1 Fiance Visa. In the past 8 years alone, over 250,000 fiancés have entered the USA this way. Malik apparently is the only person so far to enter the USA via the Fiance Visa program in order to commit an act of terrorism. The question is, will her act have effects on the K1 Fiance Visa program? Now, cold Vulcan logic says it should not have any effect because the K1 visa process already has many tough eligibility requirements which each couple must go through. Plus, fiancé and spouse visa applicants originating from suspect countries are subject to extra screening, and this is called administrative processing, where applicants are subject to extensive background reviews that sometimes delay decisions on their cases for years or more. And while certainly a tragedy, statistically this case is a unique anomaly, only one out of a virtual million fiancés. If U.S. immigration were to devote extra efforts and attention to prevent such situations in the future, there are other, more relevant visa and visa waiver programs to focus on. Programs that right now allow 70 million foreigners annually to enter the USA versus the paltry 36,000 fiancés. While logic says there should not be any effect, well, the nature of U.S. politics suggests that there likely will be fallout. There is a saying in legal circles, hard cases make bad laws. What it means is that when a case or event resonates with the public and generates a strong emotional and sympathetic response, often the laws that are rushed into enactment in the aftermath are bad laws. They are not particularly fair or balanced or well thought out. They are but a knee-jerk political response to the public's emotions. For instance, the International Marriage Broker Regulation Act, enacted in 2006, which legislates draconian requirements on how a fiancé visa couple is allowed to first meet, who may or may not do the introduction, what requirements must be made, and under what circumstances may the American apply, etc., which today causes so many headaches and problems for legitimate K1 visa couples, is an example of such a bad law. The hard case was a pregnant K1 visa bride who was murdered by her estranged husband. It was a single instance, personally tragic, but statistically null. But the emotions and sympathy that one case generated caused the harsh IMBRA laws that we are stuck with today. Now, with emotions running high and the death toll correspondingly higher, once again, there is bound to be fallout. Politicians, who are also our lawmakers, sense the public mood and they cater to it. Presidential candidate Donald Trump has already proposed a moratorium on visas to Muslims. Well, that particular suggestion is not going to happen because America does not discriminate based on religion. However, other politicians sensing the same political mood are encouraging more achievable tightening of immigration procedures. There are plenty of other methods that immigration can discriminate by than on religion, Immigration could halt or slow all visa issuances, or all visas from a particular country or a particular region, or all marriage-based K1 Fiance or CR1 spouse visas. Some form of law or congressional or presidential mandates are sure to be passed down in the future. And do you think that the American consul officer who interviewed Malik and approved her K1 visa during her interview in Pakistan got a phone call? Perhaps from the State Department, the FBI, NSA? He sure did. Now, I believe the entire consular service has been put on notice not to let this happen again, even if it causes legitimate couples to have their visas denied. At the very least, processing times will lengthen as Homeland Security, USCIS, and Department of State, DOS, more rigorously review cases. With heightened review of each case, expect that the bar for proving your bona fide relationship to be raised. More fiancé or spouse visa denials will occur. Now, I personally plan to increase my efforts while coaching my clients to convince them of the need to work harder, to follow my advice, to take extra efforts to ensure we satisfy the anticipated higher expectations and requirements for their critical consular interview. We will spend more time studying the consulate they have to deal with. And then together we'll agree upon the best strategy, including communications methods, the minimum number of face-to-face meetings, what to do during trips, what to bring back from trips, and what useful and essential evidences must be collected. Finally, we will tell their story to best effect while presenting the full set of evidences of their bona fides with a well-crafted VisaCoach front-loaded petition designed to win the interview and gain visa approval. Now, I am sure that a lot of couples will get into trouble, especially those who submit no-frills applications. But I am sure that my VisaCoach clients who follow my guidance will weather this future storm safely. This is Fred Wall, the VisaCoach.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the VisaCoach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.